Hey everyone, so I hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas and ate lots of cakes and pies and turkey and stuffing and all that good stuff. Okay, so this video I want to talk to you guys about stay-at-home moms, how being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time job. Okay, so I always hear a lot of stuff about like stay-at-home moms, that's not a real job, that's not a full-time job, or your friends will ask you to go out at the end of the day and you'll be like, no, I'm tired. And they'll be like, for what? Like, all you do is stay at home. First, let me say, from being a stay-at-home mom for a long time, I have a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old who just turned 4 the day after Christmas. Oh, anyway, I know what it's like to be a stay-at-home mom. It's stressful. The same thing the daycare provider would do for your child, you're doing for your child, except you don't get to swipe a card and go home. You're with that child 24/7. And even though you're not getting paid, it's a job. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of spouses that don't even credit their wives. They're like, okay, baby, do this, do that. You're like, I'm tired. They're like, well, what do? You don't do nothing all day, you know? Because I know personally my husband used to be like that. Not so cruel, but he used to be like, well, babe, why would you be tired? You don't do anything. But just think about it. You have a child getting up at 6 a.m. every day. They don't just sit there and be quiet all day. They throw tantrums. They get into things. They cry. They need to be changed. They need to be played with. They need to be fed. Everything that a daycare provider does for your child, you're doing for your child. Some people choose to be a stay-at-home moms because they feel like it's cheaper to stay home because they don't want to work just to pay for daycare. And I remember when my husband first got into the military and we had my son, daycare was so expensive, and what I'll be making is in like gas, what I'll be getting paid and then paying for gas on top of that, it was just too expensive. So we decided that it was best that I stay at home, you know, just to save until he went to kindergarten. And so, you know, I stay at home and then I'll work. Then, you know, I have Isaiah and he's 4 and his birthday's late. So he couldn't start kindergarten this year. He has to wait another year. So we're waiting for him to start pre-K. So in a way, I felt like everything that I wanted to do then when my son was younger, I kind of put on hold. Like I sacrificed those things for my family. And I don't think people see it that way. I think people see it as like, just send that child to daycare like everybody else. I just don't think that stay-at-home moms get enough credit. And I think a lot of times it comes from men and from women who don't have children or men who don't have children. Sometimes it even comes from women who do have children, because some women feel like, why should you get to stay at home when I have to work every day? And I give it up for moms, especially single parent moms that go to work every day and then have to come home and take care of a child. Like, I know that's hard work, even for a married woman who has children and goes to work every day and has to come home. Like, I know it's hard work. I give it up for women, period. Taking care of children, a husband, a home, that is not easy. It's not a piece of cake like people act like it is, especially if you want to be an active parent or active wife. You want to go above and beyond. It's not a walk in the park. I think that we deserve more credit, and I think that people should kind of have a filter on their mouth. Like, everything you think, is not okay to say everything you feel. Like, some things, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all, because it's not nice to hurt the next person. And I'm not talking about me, I'm just talking about people I've seen, comments I've heard people make. I just, you know, I think that it's a hard job. I know that all day long, especially now since it's Christmas break, and my son, he's in 2nd grade, he's staying at home. So all day long, I'm with 2 children. And I'm like, ugh, it's like every minute something's going on. They're fighting, one of them's getting hurt, they want this, they want that. And yes, I know some people say, well, don't have the child. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing out what goes into staying at home. And then sometimes you just feel like you have no break. Like, all day long you're with children. You have no adults to talk to. especially me being in a new city. I don't know very many people. And my husband, he works a lot. So it's like you constantly feel like you're going. And you're like, I just need an adult to talk to. I just need a friend. So I could definitely relate to stay-at-home moms. It's just like you're constantly going. Your schedule is based around your child's schedule. And I know like, definitely staying at home and then having to go to the grocery store, take the children's places. They're throwing tantrums in the grocery store. Well, not so much now. My kids are a little older. But when they're younger, it was such a hassle to get the car seat, get the baby bag. Oops, one pooped while you're in Target. Gotta go to the restroom. Find somebody to watch your cart for you. Take them to the bathroom. And then having boys. I don't have anybody take them to the boys' bathroom. So I'm rushing, trying to take them to the girls' bathroom. People looking at you crazy. It's like, it's a lot. And then on top of it, trying to balance that with being a wife. It's just like you feel like you're being constantly tugged and pulled every which way. So I think it's not so much stay-at-home moms, but it's like being a wife, a woman, a mother, a sister, you know, period. I just don't feel like there's enough credit there. And I feel like too, women are just so not supportive of each other. You would think because we're women and we have similar struggles and we go through the same thing that we will kind of lift each other up, come to as one, become friends, encourage each other, look out for each other, but we don't do that. We stab each other in the back and we're evil and conniving and rude and manipulative and mean. It's just that women need to start coming together. We're all we have. We have to stick together. It's just, maybe this is like a kind of vent rant type video, but I so think that it's hard being a stay-at-home mom. I see a lot of stay-at-home moms who have more kids. I only have 2. And some moms have more kids. And it's like constantly all you're hearing is crying and fighting. And it takes a toll on your mind and your body. You sometimes feel like there's no escape. And I know some people suffer with postpartum depression. Some people are depressed, period, because they don't have support systems from families and husbands and things like that. So it's hard. I just think that stay-at-home moms, see, I can't even make the video. That's my little one. Isaiah, sit down, please. Thank you, baby. Get from under the door. Stop. Momo, stop turning the light on and off. Okay. See what I'm saying? But yeah. Then you have dinner and laundry and running errands. Like, honestly, everything in my home, I do. Because my husband, he goes to work. And I kind of feel like as a mother and a wife, I'm here. So I do it. Isaiah, go get in the corner right now. See what I'm saying? So I feel like everything I do, you know, I pay the bills, I calculate the bills, I run the errands, I do the groceries, I do the laundry, I do the cooking, the baths at night, everything. I mean, my husband helps me from time to time, but a lot of times with the military schedule and he's gone. And especially military wives, who, like my husband was gone 6 to 8 months out of the year at times. I remember times when we were in Virginia, he left for 8 months straight. And you have to stay at home with a child, especially when it's so new to you, you're not used to it. It's just kind of like dealing with staying at home or working and dealing with the kind of depression that creeps up on you. And then your depression along with your child's crying every night asking you, where's daddy? When is he coming home? Why did daddy have to leave? Things like that. It takes a toll on you. Seriously, this is work. For anybody that says that being a mom, stay-at-home mom is not work, it is work. I mean, somebody need to be cutting me a paycheck like ASAP. So that's all I want to comment on. I just think that people need to be more sensitive to that subject. But I know we all have our opinions. This is just my opinion. I'm not trying to push anything on you. This is just my opinion, just something I kind of wanted to talk about for a second. Speaking of opinions, I kind of wanted to just address something. I want to say that the videos I make, I do it because I like it and I want to touch somebody, help somebody, anything I can do. I would never want to offend anybody in my videos. That is not my intention. That is not my purpose. When I make my videos, it's strictly my opinion from my point of view. When my husband is in the videos and he's joking around, he's not doing it to be offensive to anybody. It's his personality, but it's our opinions. It's my videos, and most of the time, you know, my subscribers like it, but there's a few people that take offense to it. My last video that was titled, "Should you get your spouse's permission before going natural?" That was all that video was about. People were going too in depth. The video was, "Should you get your spouse's permission before going natural? Question mark, question mark, question mark." That's it. It was from my point of view and my husband's point of view. I was never implying in that video that a man shouldn't love you based on your hair. I'm talking about from my point of view, because me and my husband are married. We're not dating. So we're talking from the point of view of a husband and a wife. Should I get my husband's permission before going natural? Mine. That's all that was about. People were thinking that people were getting offended by the video and thinking that I think it's crazy that you're saying that, you know, if I go natural, my husband's not going to love me or my spouse not going to love me. I'm not saying that. All I was saying was, should you get your spouse's permission before going natural? That's it. I would never want to offend anybody. So if I did, please let me apologize. I'm sorry. I apologize sincerely. Those are not my intentions. I do not like conflict. I don't like this and that. But can we remember that this is my channel? These are my videos. They're my opinions. That's it. I'm not addressing any type of person. I'm not calling any person out. I'm not aiming this video to any person. It's just my opinions. And me and my husband have a good time making videos. I know that everybody is not going to agree. But like Philly Diva said, can we agree to disagree? All I was saying is some men do not care for natural hair. I'm talking from the standpoint of, if you're already married and you decide to go natural, I felt like you should consult with your husband. I don't feel like you should, and I said that in the video, I don't feel like you should ever do anything without speaking with your husband first. I never said if he didn't agree, don't do it. Or maybe I did, I don't remember. But at the end of the day, it's between you and your spouse. What goes on over here is between me and mine. I just made a video about it. I'm so sorry. A lot of people liked it, and thank you so much. And I got a lot of new subscribers, so thank you so much. But like I said, I'm only addressing this because I don't like to ever offend people, even though I know that sometimes people are going to get offended. But just make sure that if you're coming to my channel, you're doing things in decency and in order. Because that's the way I do anything. Make sure that you're not coming to my channel cussing and being nasty about things, because that is not something that I'm okay with. It's not something that I'll put up with, you know. We should all respect each other. That's all I'm saying. Because I know that I've seen so much nastiness on YouTube that it's pathetic. And I haven't seen that on my channel yet, but I'm just letting everybody know that that's not something that's cool. I'm not okay with that. All the cussing. Like, I just feel like if you don't like something, it's cool. Keep it moving. You don't even have to comment. You don't have to thumbs down. I mean, even if you do, that's not going to hurt me. But I'm just saying, like, just be careful about the things you say, the things that you let out of your mouth. We will all be accountable for the things that we say and the things that we do. YouTube is so petty to be going around, oh, I hate this, you effing B, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on. It's YouTube. Don't take things that serious. I'm just saying, be mindful of the things that you say. And a lot of people didn't agree with the things I said in the video, but they were very respectful. They're very respectful in saying, you know, I don't agree. And I appreciate that. I so appreciate respect. Because I don't expect everybody to agree with me. But like Philly Diva said, let's agree to disagree.